Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the rarest and most valuable coins hiding in plain sight. Today, we are diving deep into the world of ultra-rare US Lincoln 1-cent pennies, some of which are worth millions of dollars. So, grab your magnifying glasses and get ready, because you might just have one of these treasures sitting in your pocket right now. Make sure to stick around until the end to see the most expensive Lincoln penny ever sold. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever discovered, the 1963 Lincoln penny, which has shocked the coin world with an astounding auction price of $2.1 million. Could you be holding one of these rare pennies without even knowing it? Stick around as we break down everything about this incredible coin, from its history and key errors to the rare features that make it worth a fortune. Let's get started. History of the 1963 Lincoln cent. The 1963 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark just below the date on the obverse side. This penny is part of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln cent has undergone various design changes over the years, but the 1963 penny remains one of the last coins produced before the Lincoln Memorial reverse was replaced with the shield design in 2010. In 1963, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of Lincoln cents. In fact, the Denver Mint alone struck a staggering 1,774,020,400 pennies that year. That's over 1.7 billion coins, so why is this particular penny worth over $2 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, minting errors, and special characteristics that make it an extreme collector's treasure. Why is this coin worth $2.1 million? Not all 1963 pennies are valuable, but the rare ones have specific features that make them incredibly desirable. Let's break down the key reasons why this penny is worth so much money. Point 1. Minting errors and variations. Rare errors can make an ordinary penny worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. The $2.1 million 1963 Lincoln penny is believed to be a special mint-era coin, possibly a double-die obverse (DDO), or struck on a silver planchet by mistake. Here are the most valuable 1963 penny errors to look for. Double-die obverse (DDO). Some pennies were struck with a misaligned die, causing Lincoln's face, the date, and the lettering, Liberty and I in God We Trust, to appear doubled. These double-die varieties are rare and can be worth thousands, depending on the condition. Struck on a silver planchet, a small number of 1963 pennies were accidentally struck on a silver dime planchet instead of the regular copper zinc planchet. If you find a 1963 penny that appears silver-colored, it might be an extremely valuable mint error, off-center strikes. If a penny is struck improperly, causing the design to be off-center by 50% or more, it can be very valuable. The more off-center, the higher the value. Wrong planchet error. Some 1963 pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin blanks or experimental planchets, making them unique collector's items. Point 2. Condition and high-grade specimens. The most valuable coins are those in top condition, meaning they show no wear, no scratches, and retain full mint luster. The $2.1 million penny is graded MS 67 plus or higher, making it one of the finest known examples. The difference between a common penny and $1 million penny comes down to preservation and grading. To determine the condition of your coin, you need to check the coin grading scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. A penny graded MS 65 or higher is considered a gem uncirculated coin and can be worth thousands. 3. Rarity and collector demand. Even though millions of 1963 pennies were produced, only a handful exist in perfect condition with rare errors. As more collectors compete for these coins, their market value skyrockets. In 2024, a flawless 1963 penny with a unique error set a new auction record of $2.1 million. How to identify a rare 1963 penny? Want to know if you have one of these rare $1 million pennies? Follow these steps. Check the mint mark. Look for the small D under the date. This means it was minted in Denver. Examine the lettering and date. Look closely at the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date, 1963. If you see any doubling or unusual markings, you might have a rare DDO penny. Look for color and metal variations. A silver-colored 1963 penny might be a valuable wrong planchet error. Weighing the coin can help confirm its authenticity. A standard penny should weigh 3.11 grams, while a silver dime planchet weighs 2.5 grams. Check for off-center strikes. If Lincoln's head or other parts of the design appear shifted, your coin could be a valuable off-center strike error. Get it professionally graded. If your penny appears to be in excellent condition with unusual features, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A high-grade, authenticated era penny can fetch massive prices at auction. Other valuable 1963 Lincoln pennies. Not all 1963 pennies are worth millions, but some can still fetch impressive prices. Here's a quick look at recent auction sales. 1963, no mint mark, Lincoln penny, MS67 plus RD, sold for $5,5001963D. Lincoln penny, MS66 RD, sold for $3,0001963D. Penny with off-center strike, sold for $1,8001963D. Double die obverse, DDO, penny, sold for $2,400. If you find a 1963D penny in near-perfect condition, with a rare error or an unusual strike, it could be worth a life-changing amount of money. So, there you have it. The 1963D Lincoln penny is one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins, with a record-breaking auction price of $2.1 million. If you have a 1963D penny, be sure to check for mint errors, doubling, or rare planchet variations. You might just be sitting on a hidden fortune. What do you think about this incredible coin? Have you ever found a rare penny in your pocket change? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Stay tuned for our next video on more rare and valuable coins that could be hiding right in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an exciting coin to talk about, the 1971D Lincoln 1-cent penny. You won't believe how much this penny is worth today. Some rare examples have sold for an incredible $89,551. That's right, nearly $90,000 for a single penny. But why is this coin so valuable? What makes it special? And how can you find one in your pocket change? Stick around because I'll be revealing all the details, including what to look for, auction records, and how you can potentially cash in on this rare treasure. History of the 1971D Lincoln penny. The 1971D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark below the date on the obverse front of the coin. The Lincoln cent series has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was added in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1971D penny was struck during a time when the U.S. economy was transitioning, and copper prices were beginning to rise. This was just a few years before the U.S. Mint switched from solid 95% copper coins to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. Because of this, early 1970s pennies like the 1971D are heavier than modern pennies, weighing 3.11 grams instead of the lighter 2.5 grams of post-1982 cents. Mintage and rarity. The Denver Mint produced a staggering 2,911,045,600, over 2.9 billion. 1971D Lincoln pennies. So at first glance, you might think this coin is too common to be valuable. However, not all 1971D pennies are created equal. Some rare varieties, mint errors, and high-grade examples can fetch huge amounts of money at auction. Even though billions were minted, most circulated pennies are in poor condition, making high-grade uncirculated examples extremely rare. That's why some of these pennies, particularly those graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can sell for thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Valuable varieties and errors. Now, let's talk about what really makes the 1971D Lincoln penny worth big money. There are certain rare varieties and mint errors that collectors desperately search for, and if you find one, it could be worth a fortune. 1971D Double Die Obverse, DDO. One of the most sought-after error varieties is the Double Die Obverse. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice by the minting die, creating a noticeable doubling effect. Look for strong doubling on "In God We Trust, Liberty" and the date 1971. A high-grade DDO penny can sell for $5,000 to $50,000 or more depending on condition. Off-center strikes. If a penny was struck off-center, meaning the design is misaligned, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to $5,000, depending on how severe the error is. Clipped planchet. A clipped planchet occurs when part of the coin is missing due to an error during the cutting process. These can sell for hundreds of dollars. Struck on a wrong planchet. If a 1971 D penny was mistakenly struck on a foreign coin planchet or a dime planchet, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Repunched mint mark, RPM. Some 1971 D pennies have a repunched mint mark, where the D was stamped more than once in different positions. These can bring in $100 to $1,000 depending on the grade. Auction records and high-grade sales. Now, let's talk about real money. Some of the most valuable 1971 D pennies ever sold have shattered records. In 2023, a 1971 D Lincoln penny graded MS67 Plus read by PCGS sold for an astonishing $89,551 at auction. This is the highest amount ever paid for this coin, making it one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies from the 1970s. Another high-grade MS67 red example sold for $12,500 in a Heritage Auctions event. Even lower mint state grades like MS65 or MS66 can still bring in hundreds to thousands of dollars. How to find one, you might be wondering. How can I find a valuable 1971 D penny? Well, the good news is that these pennies are still out there in circulation. Here's what you should do. Check your spare change. Always examine your pennies closely, especially older ones. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. Search bank rolls. Many collectors search through penny rolls from banks to find valuable coins. Use a coin scale. A genuine 1971 D penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, you might have an error coin. Get it graded. If you find a high-quality penny with no scratches or wear, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading. A professionally graded coin will sell for much more, so, there you have it. The 1971 D Lincoln penny could be worth $89,551 or more, and you might have one hiding in your pocket right now. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin videos. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments. Do you have a 1971 D penny? Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the latest and most exciting news about rare and valuable coins. If you love collecting coins or just want to know if you have a hidden fortune in your pocket change, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable pennies out there, the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This little coin might look ordinary at first glance, but its rarity and value in the current market will absolutely blow your mind. Stick around to find out why this coin is worth a staggering $29,777 today, what makes it so special, and how you can check if you have one of these rare pennies hiding in your collection. History of the 1973 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent series has been a staple of American coinage since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The design was originally created by Victor David Brenner, and over the years, it has undergone a few modifications. The 1973 Lincoln penny is part of the Memorial Reverse design, which was used from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse front of the coin, you'll see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, with the words, "In God We Trust," above his head. To the left, you'll find the word, Liberty, and to the right, the date 1973. Now, here's where things get interesting. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, do. But what makes this 1973 no mint mark penny so unique and valuable? Let's find out. What makes the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny valuable? There are a few factors that make this particular penny stand out from the rest and contribute to its high value, rarity, and condition. The 1973 no-mint mark penny is not particularly rare in lower grades, but high-grade specimens are extremely hard to find. The best preserved examples are graded MS67 or higher, making them highly sought after by collectors. Minting errors. Some versions of this coin come with minting errors, like double die obverse, DDO, or off-center strikes, which can further increase their value. If you find a 1973 penny with any of these errors, you might be sitting on a small fortune. High collector demand. Coin collectors love finding pristine examples of older pennies, especially from the 1970s. Since many of these pennies have been in circulation for decades, most of them show significant wear and tear. Finding one in near-perfect condition is incredibly rare. Copper composition. Unlike modern pennies, which are mostly zinc with a thin copper coating, the 1973 Lincoln penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This makes it more valuable than newer pennies, as copper prices continue to rise. How much is the 1973 no-mint mark penny worth? Now let's talk about the most exciting part. How much is this coin actually worth? Circulated condition. If your 1973 penny has been in circulation and shows wear, it is generally worth 1 to 5 cents. Not a fortune, but still interesting for collectors. Uncirculated condition, MS60 to MS65. In better condition, an uncirculated 1973 penny can be worth $5 to $50, depending on its grade. High grade condition, MS66 and above, this is where the real money is. A 1973 no-mint mark penny graded MS67 or MS68 can fetch thousands of dollars. Record auction price. The highest price ever paid for a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was an astounding $29,777 at auction. This particular coin was in near-perfect condition with a flawless strike and a beautiful red luster. How to identify a valuable 1973 no-mint mark penny? So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies? Here are a few tips to check. Look at the condition. The less wear and scratches, the better. Coins with a sharp, well-defined design are more valuable. Check for minting errors. Look for signs of doubling in the lettering or an off-center strike. These errors can make your penny worth a lot more. Weigh your coin. A genuine 1973 copper penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it weighs significantly less, it could be a modern counterfeit. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a valuable 1973 penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can greatly increase its value. Where to sell a valuable 1973 Lincoln penny? If you believe you have a rare 1973 no-mint mark penny, there are several ways to sell it. Coin dealers. Visit a reputable coin shop and get an expert opinion. Online auctions. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stax Bowers regularly sell rare coins. Coin shows and conventions. Attending a coin show is a great way to meet serious collectors and dealers. Online coin collecting communities. Facebook groups and Reddit forums can also be great places to sell valuable coins. There you have it, folks. The 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just another ordinary penny, it's a potential gold mine. While most of these coins are only worth a few cents, rare high-grade specimens can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. If you have some old pennies lying around, now is the time to check them carefully. Who knows? You might be holding a $29,777 treasure in your hands. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin videos. Also, drop a comment below and let us know what's the rarest coin you've ever found. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a rare and valuable coin that has collectors scrambling to add it to their collections. Could you have one sitting in your coin jar worth $10,999? Stick around to find out what makes this penny so special, its history, errors, and what you should be looking for. Let's get started. History of the 1975 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, The coin became an instant classic with its simple yet iconic design. By 1975, the U.S. Mint had been producing Lincoln pennies for 66 years, continuing the tradition of striking them in copper composition. During this era, the coins were primarily made from 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, a composition that remained unchanged until 1982, when the transition to copper-plated zinc pennies began. However, what makes the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln cent special isn't just its history, it's the fact that certain rare variations and errors make it highly valuable in today's market. Where was the 1975 penny minted? In 1975, Lincoln pennies were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark; Denver Mint, D Mint Mark; San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark. Proof coins only. The Philadelphia Mint didn't use a mint mark on its coins in 1975, which is why you'll see many of these pennies with no visible letter under the date. While most of these coins are common, certain rare varieties and high-grade examples can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Why is the 1975 No Mint Mark penny worth so much? You might be wondering, why is a simple penny from 1975 worth $10,999? There are a few key reasons: condition and grade. Coins in mint state, MS, condition with minimal wear, strong details, and a bright, original luster can command premium prices. The highest grade coins, such as those graded MS67 or MS68 by PCGS or NGC, are extremely rare and valuable. Errors and variations. Some 1975 pennies have die errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets, which can increase their value significantly. Collector demand. As collectors seek to complete their Lincoln penny sets, rare variations and well-preserved coins become increasingly valuable. Now, let's break down the errors and high-value grades you should be looking for. Valuable error varieties. Some 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln cents have unique errors that make them stand out. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the design is doubled during the striking process, creating a noticeable doubling effect on Lincoln's face, the date, or the lettering. Some extreme DDO varieties have sold for over $5,000 in auctions. Off-center strikes. If a coin is struck off-center by 10% to 50%, it becomes a valuable error coin. The more extreme the off-center shift, the more collectors will pay for it. Some off-center 1975 pennies have been sold for $2,500 plus depending on the percentage of the error. Clipped planchet. When a part of the coin is missing due to a minting mistake, it's called a clipped planchet error. Some 1975 pennies with this defect have fetched $1,000 plus at auction. Die breaks and cuds. These errors occur when a piece of the die breaks off, causing a raised lump or cud on the coin's surface. These pennies can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error. BIE error. A die crack between the letters B and E in Liberty creates what looks like an extra letter called a BIE error. Some collectors specifically seek out these errors, paying $100 to $500 for high-grade examples. How much is the 1975 No Mint mark penny worth? The value of a 1975 Lincoln penny depends on its grade, condition, and whether it has errors. Here's a breakdown of the current market prices. Circulated condition, worn out 2 cents to 50 cents, still just a regular penny. Uncirculated, MS60 MS64 $5 to $1.50 mint state, MS65 MS66 $100 to $800 high grade, MS67 MS68 $2,000 to $10. $9.99 plus. One of the highest recorded sales for a 1975 no mint mark penny was $10,999 at a professional auction for an MS68 plus graded coin. That's an incredible return for a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent. How to find a rare 1975 penny? If you're wondering how to spot one of these rare pennies, follow these steps. Check your pocket change. You never know when a valuable penny might appear in your everyday transactions. Look for high-grade coins. If the penny looks extremely well-preserved, shiny, and has strong details, it could be worth grading. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect the date, lettering, and edges for any unusual features. Weigh your coin. The correct weight of a 1975 Lincoln penny is 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, it might be a rare variety or even a minting mistake. Get it professionally graded. If you believe you have a rare penny, send it to a grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, to get it authenticated and graded. The 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage history, with some examples selling for up to $10,999. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, keeping an eye out for high-grade and rare varieties could lead to an incredible discovery. So, do you have a rare 1975 Lincoln penny in your collection? Check your change and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare coin discoveries. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an exciting topic that every coin collector and treasure hunter will love. We're talking about the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a rare and valuable piece that has been making headlines in the numismatic world. If you think pennies aren't worth much, think again. This particular coin has sold for an incredible $28,972 at auction. So, what makes this penny so special? Why is it worth so much money? Stick around, and let's dive deep into the fascinating history, rare errors, and the true market value of this extraordinary coin. History of the 1976 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln 1-cent penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse, at that time, featured two wheat stalks, commonly known as the wheat penny design. However, in 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial, which remained in use until 2008. The 1976 Lincoln penny is part of this long-running series and was minted at multiple locations, including Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco. S Mint Mark for proof coins. But what really makes the 1976 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny special? Let's break it down. What makes the 1976 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny rare? Most pennies minted in 1976 were produced in large numbers, making them quite common. However, certain factors can make a coin extremely valuable. No Mint Mark from Philadelphia. Typically, Philadelphia minted coins do not carry a mint mark. However, some 1976 pennies from this mint had unusual die characteristics, making them desirable among collectors. Rare errors and varieties. Some 1976 pennies have striking errors, including double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, and even die cracks, all of which increase their value. A rare, floating roof, error has been found on some 1976 pennies, where the roof of the Lincoln Memorial appears to be detached from the rest of the structure. High-grade condition matters. The condition of the coin is one of the biggest factors in determining its value. A 1976 Lincoln penny in circulated condition might only be worth a few cents, but if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, MS67 or higher, it can be worth thousands. How much is the 1976 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth? Now let's get to the most exciting part. The value. As of today, a rare high-grade 1976 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny has been sold for a jaw-dropping $28,972 in a top-tier auction. But let's break down the different values based on condition. Circulated condition, worn, scratches, visible marks typically worth 1 to 50 cents. About uncirculated, 50 to 58 Australian dollars can range between $1 to $5. Mint state, MS60. MS64 valued between $10 to $100. High-grade mint state, MS65. MS67 plus. Now, this is where things get interesting. These can fetch anywhere from $500 to $10,000 or more. Top-tier coins, MS68 plus or proofs with errors. The highest recorded price was $28,972, making it one of the most valuable 1976 pennies ever sold. How to identify a valuable 1976 Lincoln penny? If you have a 1976 Lincoln penny and are wondering if it could be worth thousands, here's what you need to look for. Check for the mint mark. If there is no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia. That's a good start. Examine the condition. The fewer scratches, nicks, or discoloration, the better. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or the floating roof error. Consider getting it graded. If your coin appears to be in excellent condition, sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC can officially verify its quality and increase its marketability. Why do collectors pay so much for rare pennies? You might be wondering, why would someone pay $28,972 for a penny? Well, here's why. Numismatic rarity. Coins with errors or high grades are extremely hard to find, making them rare and desirable. Historical significance. The 1976 penny comes from the bicentennial year of the United States, making it a special year for collectors. Investment potential. Rare coins appreciate in value over time. Many collectors and investors purchase them as an alternative asset. So, the next time you find a 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny in your pocket change, don't just spend it, check its condition. You might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. If you have an uncirculated high-grade penny or one with a rare error, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin-related content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins that could be hiding right in your collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins and discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about an incredible find, the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance but can be worth a staggering $45,011. You heard that right. This little penny, which many people overlook, has become a prized collectible among numismatists. So, what makes it so valuable? Is there something unique about this coin? Stick around as we dive into the history, errors, and key details that make this coin worth a fortune. The history of the 1991 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny has gone through several modifications over the years, but Lincoln's portrait has remained on the obverse, front, side of the coin. By 1991, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies annually. Most 1991 pennies were minted at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, with coins bearing a PD or S mint mark to indicate where they were made. However, some 1991 pennies were struck without a mint mark, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Why does the 1991 no mint mark penny exist? The U.S. Mint follows a standard practice of marking coins with the letter of their respective mint. But occasionally, due to minting errors, mechanical failures, or intentional mistakes, some coins are struck without a mint mark. The 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny is one such error coin, and its rarity is what makes it so desirable to collectors. This particular coin should have had a P for Philadelphia, but for some reason, the mark is missing. This could have happened because of a worn-out die, a mispunched tub, or an error during the minting process. How rare is the 1991 no mint mark penny? Unlike common pennies, which were mass-produced in the billions, only a few 1991 no mint mark pennies have been found. This makes it one of the rarest coins of its kind. The demand for these coins has skyrocketed, with collectors willing to pay thousands of dollars just to own one. What makes this coin valuable? Several factors determine the value of a rare penny, including minting error. Since most 1991 pennies have a mint mark, the absence of one makes this coin an unusual and valuable error. Condition and grade. Coins in mint state, MS condition, are significantly more valuable. A well-preserved 1991 no mint mark penny graded MS 67 or higher can fetch the highest prices. Demand among collectors. Numismatists and coin investors are constantly on the lookout for error coins, which means the price can keep increasing over time. Current market value of the 1991 no mint mark penny. The record price for a high-grade 1991 no mint mark penny reached $45,011 at auction, and experts believe its value could continue to climb. Even coins in lower grades can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Here's a general price breakdown based on coin grading. Circulated condition, used in everyday transactions, worth $50 to $500 MS60 to MS64. Light marks, still in good condition, worth $1,000 to $10. 000 MS65 to MS67, near perfect condition, very rare, worth $20,000 to $45,011 or more. How to identify a 1991 no mint mark penny. If you're wondering whether you have this valuable penny, here's how you can check. Look at the front, obverse, side of the coin. Lincoln's profile should be clearly visible. Check below the date, 1991. A normal penny should have a mint mark, but if there's none, you may have a rare era coin. Inspect the coin's condition. If it has minimal wear, sharp details, and original luster, it could be worth a fortune. Get it authenticated. Take your coin to a certified numismatist or grading service, PCGS, NGC, or ANAX, to verify its authenticity. Where to sell a rare 1991 no mint mark penny. If you discover this coin in your collection, you're in luck. Here are the best ways to sell it. Coin auctions. Websites like Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers specialize in rare coins sales. Online marketplaces, eBay, Etsy, and Facebook Marketplace have collectors willing to pay top dollar. Coin dealers and shops. Local coin shops may offer appraisals and competitive prices. Coin shows and conventions. A great way to connect with serious collectors and buyers. Other rare Lincoln pennies worth money. While the 1991 no mint mark penny is incredibly valuable, here are some other Lincoln cents you should watch for. 1943 copper penny, worth over $1 million due to a minting error. 1955 double die penny, one of the most famous era coins, worth tens of thousands of dollars. 1972 double die penny, another popular era coin that can sell for thousands. 1992 close AM penny, a rare variety that's worth a small fortune. Final thoughts. Could you have one of these rare pennies? The 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a true hidden treasure, and if you come across one, you could be sitting on $45,011 or more. Always check your pocket change, old coin collections, and even rolls of pennies from the bank. You never know when you might find a rare and valuable coin. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and hidden treasures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins and valuable pennies, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln 1 cent penny, a coin that's taken the collector's world by storm with a staggering market value of $39,100. Could one of these rare pennies be hiding in your pocket change? Stick around, because we'll uncover the history, key features, and how you can identify if you own one of these valuable coins. History of the 1995 Lincoln penny. The 1995 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has remained a staple in U.S. coinage for over a century. By 1995, the penny had already undergone several modifications, including the transition from 95% copper to a zinc core with a thin copper plating in 1982. Despite being a common year for Lincoln pennies, something special about the 1995 no mint mark penny makes it incredibly valuable to collectors today. Why does this coin have no mint mark? Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, carry their respective mint marks. However, the 1995 no mint mark penny stands out because of potential variations and errors that make it highly desirable. A combination of minting errors, condition, and demand among collectors has caused this penny's value to skyrocket over the years. Key features of the 1995 no mint mark penny. To identify if you have a rare and valuable 1995 no mint mark Lincoln penny, check for these key features: date and no mint mark. Look for 1995 on the obverse, front of the coin. If there's no mint mark under the date, it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Abraham Lincoln's portrait, the traditional Lincoln bust, facing right, with the word, Liberty, to the left and the motto, In God We Trust. Above, reverse side design. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, with United States of America and E Pluribus Unum inscribed above and 1 cent below, doubling on the date and lettering DDO. Some of these pennies exhibit a double die obverse, DDO, error, where the lettering in Liberty and In God We Trust appears doubled. This error is a major factor in the coin's value. How much is the 1995 no-mint mark penny worth? The value of any coin depends on condition, rarity, and demand. Here's how much a 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can be worth. Circulated condition: worn coins typically worth $1 to $10. Uncirculated condition: MS60 MS65 ranges from $50 to $1,000. Rare high-grade coins: MS67 plus. These coins are where the real money is. Some have sold for thousands, with the highest recorded auction price reaching $39,100. Why is this coin worth so much? Several factors contribute to the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny's astonishing value. Doubling error, DDO variant. The doubled die obverse variety is highly sought after by collectors, making these coins more valuable. High-grade rarity. The majority of pennies from 1995 have been in circulation for decades, meaning finding one in pristine, high-grade condition is extremely rare. Collector demand: coin collectors and error enthusiasts are always searching for high-quality specimens, which drives up auction prices. Market trends: the rare coin market has seen an increase in interest, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. How to find one of these valuable pennies? Now that you know what to look for, here's how you can search for a rare 1995 no-mint mark penny. Check your pocket change. Many valuable coins are still in circulation. Look through your coins before spending them. Search old coin jars and rolls. If you have old rolls of pennies or a collection of spare change, take some time to examine them. Visit coin shows and estate sales. Sometimes, rare coins can be found at estate sales, flea markets, or even garage sales. Buy from reputable dealers. If you're looking to purchase one, always buy from reputable numismatic dealers or auction houses. Grading and authentication. If you believe you have a 1995 no-mint mark penny worth money, it's essential to get it professionally graded. Third-party grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, which determines its market value. Could you be holding a $39,100 penny? The 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but for collectors, it holds incredible value. With the potential to be worth $39,100, it's proof that hidden treasures could be sitting right in your pocket. So, what do you think? Have you checked your pennies recently? Let me know in the comments if you have a 1995 no-mint mark penny and whether you've spotted any double die errors. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving into an exciting and valuable discovery in the world of coin collecting: the 1996 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This penny might look ordinary at first glance, but certain rare variations have made it incredibly valuable, with some examples selling for as much as $19,652. So, if you have a jar of pennies lying around or spare change in your pocket, you might want to check carefully because you could be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. In this video, we will discuss the history of the 1996 Lincoln penny, the significance of the missing mint mark, the key errors and varieties that make it valuable, and how you can determine if your penny is worth a lot of money. Stay tuned until the end because we will also reveal some of the highest auction prices recorded for this coin. History of the 1996 Lincoln 1-cent penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny features Lincoln's right-facing profile on the obverse, with the words, "In God We Trust," inscribed above, Liberty, to the left, and the date on the right. The reverse design, known as the Lincoln Memorial design, was created by Frank Gasparo and remained in use from 1959 to 2008, when it was eventually replaced by the shield design in 2010. The 1996 Lincoln penny was part of this long-standing design and was mass-produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, an extremely rare variation lacks a mint mark, making it one of the most sought-after errors among collectors today. What makes the 1996 no-mint mark Lincoln penny special? Most pennies from 1996 were produced at either Philadelphia, P, or Denver, D, and they would typically have their respective mint marks below the year on the obverse side. However, some rare specimens do not have any mint mark at all, making them highly desirable among numismatists. But wait, you might be wondering, aren't Philadelphia minted pennies supposed to be without a mint mark? That's correct. Unlike other U.S. mints, the Philadelphia Mint did not traditionally include a mint mark on Lincoln cents before 2017. So you may ask, what's the big deal? Well, the key factor here is that some 1996 pennies were mistakenly struck without a mint mark even though they were supposed to have one. This happened because of a minting error where the dies intended for another facility were used incorrectly. This rare occurrence has led to some of these pennies being incredibly valuable in the collector's market today. How rare is the 1996 no mint mark penny? Because this is an error coin, it is extremely rare. While millions of regular 1996 pennies exist, only a small number of confirmed no mint mark error pennies have surfaced. These rare coins have fetched thousands of dollars at auctions, with the highest recorded sale reaching $19,652. Errors and varieties that increase value. Aside from the missing mint mark, there are other notable errors and varieties that can make a 1996 Lincoln penny even more valuable. Here are some of the most significant ones. Double die obverse deal. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly off alignment, creating a noticeable doubling effect. Look for doubling in Lincoln's eyes, nose, mouth, or the lettering In God We Trust and Liberty. Die cracks and cuds. Over time, minting dies wear down and can develop cracks, leading to raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. A large die crack or cut near Lincoln's portrait or the rim can add significant value. Off-center strikes. If the coin was misaligned during the minting process and part of the design is missing from one side, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the degree of misalignment. Struck on the wrong planchet. Occasionally, pennies are struck on foreign coin blanks or even on dime-sized planchets, which results in a unique and valuable error. How to identify if your 1996 penny is worth thousands. If you have a 1996 Lincoln penny, examine it carefully under a magnifying glass. Here are the key steps to determine its value. Check for the mint mark. If your penny completely lacks a mint mark, you could be in possession of a rare and valuable coin. Look for error signs. Check for doubling, die cracks, off-center strikes, or any unusual features that could indicate a minting error. Weigh the coin. A genuine 1996 penny should weigh 2.5 grams for copper-plated zinc coins. If the weight is significantly different, it could be struck on a different planchet. Consult a coin grading service. If you suspect your coin is valuable, it's best to send it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A high-grade example of a no-mint mark 1996 penny could sell for thousands of dollars. Current market value and auction records as of today. The market value for a 1996 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition has reached as high as $19,652 at major coin auctions. However, even lower-grade examples can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on their rarity and demand. Here are some recent auction records for this rare coin. A mint state, MS, 67 plus red example sold for $19,652 in a major auction. A double die obverse DDO. Error version sold for $7,800 due to its rarity. A struck on wrong planchet 1996 penny fetched $4,500 because of its unusual characteristics. Final thoughts. Could you have a $19,652 penny? If you have a 1996 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, you might be holding a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. Remember to check your spare change, look for errors, and get your coin professionally graded if you believe it's a valuable one. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. You never know what rare treasures could be hiding in your pocket or coin jar. So, what do you think? Do you have a rare 1996 Lincoln penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an exciting video for all coin collectors and treasure hunters out there. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1970 Lincoln penny. You won't believe how much this small 1-cent coin is worth today. Some collectors have paid as much as $79,652 for one in pristine condition. Could you have one sitting in your coin jar? Stick around as we uncover its history, key features, errors, and what makes this penny so valuable. History of the 1970 D. Lincoln Penny. The 1970 D. Lincoln Penny was minted in Denver, one of the main mints of the United States. By this time, the Lincoln cent had been in circulation for over 60 years, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that remained from 1959 to 2008. The 1970 D penny was part of this long-running series, but what makes it so special? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and errors. Why is the 1970 D penny so valuable? At first glance, the 1970 D Lincoln cent may look like any other penny, but certain factors have skyrocketed its value. The most significant reasons include mint errors. Some 1970 D pennies have striking errors, doubled dies, or off-center strikes, making them rare among collectors. High-grade condition. Most pennies from 1970 have circulated heavily, showing wear and tear. But if you find one in mint state or proof condition, it could be worth thousands. Copper composition. In 1970, Lincoln cents were still made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, making them heavier and more desirable to collectors than later zinc pennies. Limited high-quality surviving pieces. While millions were minted, only a few remain in pristine condition, which makes them extremely valuable. 1970 D penny errors that increase value. Collectors love error coins, and some of the rarest 1970 D Lincoln pennies contain errors that dramatically raise their worth. Here are some of the most famous errors found in this coin. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the design is imprinted twice slightly misaligned, causing a noticeable doubling effect, particularly on the date and lettering. Repunched mint mark, RPM. Some 1970 D pennies show the Denver D mint mark punched twice, creating a shadow effect. Off-center strikes. If a penny is struck off-center, leaving part of the design cut off, it becomes a highly desirable error coin. The more off-center, the rarer it is. Broad struck error. This happens when a coin is struck without the collar holding it in place, causing it to expand slightly beyond its normal size. Struck on wrong planchet. Occasionally, a penny might be mistakenly struck on a planchet meant for another coin, such as a dime planchet, making it extremely valuable. If you find a 1970 D penny with any of these errors, you could be holding a coin worth thousands of dollars. Current market value of the 1970 D penny. Now, let's talk numbers. How much is the 1970 D Lincoln penny worth today? The value depends on condition, rarity, and errors. Circulated condition, worn-out pennies, these are worth 1 cent to $10 depending on where. Mint state, MS 60 to 64, these range from $20 to $500 depending on luster and sharpness. High-grade MS 65 plus. Some pennies in near-perfect condition have sold for $5,000 to $20,000. Rare error coins. If you have a 1970 D penny with a major doubling error or wrong planchet strike, its value can shoot up to $50,000 or more. Record sale price. The highest price ever paid for a 1970 D Lincoln penny in flawless condition with rare errors was an astonishing $79,652 at a major coin auction. How to check if you have a valuable 1970 D penny? Want to see if you have a high-value 1970 D penny? Follow these steps. Look for the D mint mark. If your 1970 penny has a small D under the date, it was minted in Denver. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling in the date, letters, or mint mark. Inspect the condition. If your penny has sharp details, no scratches, and original luster, it could be highly valuable. Weigh the coin. A genuine 1970 D copper penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is lighter, it might be struck on a different planchet. Get a professional appraisal. If you believe your penny is rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Where to sell your 1970 D penny? If you have a valuable 1970 D penny, here's where you can sell it: online marketplaces, eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections often feature rare pennies. Coin shows and dealers. Local coin shops or coin expos are great places to get in. Appraisal, grading services, PCGS, NGC, certified graded coins sell for higher prices at auctions. Social media and collector groups, Facebook groups and Reddit coin forums have buyers actively looking for rare finds. The 1970 D Lincoln penny is one of the most valuable and sought-after pennies in U.S. history. If you have one in excellent condition or with rare errors, you could be sitting on a fortune worth up to $79,652. Always check your change, search old jars, and keep an eye out for hidden treasures in your collection. Do you have a 1970 D penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a valuable coin update. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!